Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to all of my wonderful and juicy and delicious little subscribers out there. And how I love you all so. You're all so super duper wonderful. Oh, sorry, I've got an itchy nose, everybody. So super duper delicious and so beautiful. Yes, you are. And I hope that you're all super duper well wherever you are in the world, my little beautifuls, and that life is treating you oh so wonderfully. And good morning, good afternoon, good evening to any passers-by. Now, I hope that you too are having a super duper morning, afternoon or evening wherever you are, and that life is treating you too most wonderfully. Now then, so what do we do? 3, 2, 1, my juice little lads. Oh, they're super duper brats. Okay, everybody? Oh, I'm loving it. Now then, my room's going slightly darker, everybody, so just to let you know, can I also please just say, everybody, thank you once again so very, very, very much to my latest beautiful and wonderful little subscribers, okay? Thank you so very much for even taking the time to even subscribe to me, okay? Now then, before I just let you know who is back, okay, I just want to say something else, okay? No, in fact, I'm going to say, right, so good afternoon, my beautiful, delicious, hello, beautiful Carla. Little friend Kaz. How are you, my baby?
Hello, how are you?
We're back together again. We're back together again, okay? Because I've been going to go and visit my beautiful, dear little Kaz, haven't I? Taking her flowers and stuff and having a good natty, you know. Because obviously, you know, dear beautiful little Kaz, she's going to explain to you all, everybody. We've just had a conversation, just a brief conversation before I've come onto our camera today, okay, to do our video. But I'm so delighted to have my beautiful and wonderful little Kaz, and I've given her lots of hugs, okay, and kisses. Oh, beautiful she is, you know what I mean? But first of all, everybody, I've got something to say now, just to let you know, in our neck of the woods in the old UK, well, what's happening, dear Kaz?
Oh,
looking out the window, it's blooming, it's flipping cold, it is bucketing down, it is wet, so it's just such a good job that I went and took my beautiful and delicious Ruby Little Tuesday for a walk before it started bucketing down, everybody. Do you know what I mean? But this is a British weather in our neck of the woods, but we all know, don't we? Zuzum, zuzum. Anyway, so before Kaz and I, you know, before we get into it now, I've got something to say, and I want to make an apology, everybody, because the reason why, and I'm going to apologise for this morning, everybody, just to let you know, my video, my one that I did yesterday, not yesterday, well, when did I do it? Because I sent it out to you, didn't I?
It was Wednesday.
Little Kaz.
Wednesday?
It must have been Wednesday. Well, that was yesterday, wasn't it? Everybody,
or Tuesday.
Oh, anyway, the point is, I sent it out to everybody, okay? Now, I had 11 views, everybody, and 2 likes. So, thank you, thank you, thank you. And how I love you also, for those of you who did even take the time to even view my video, and also for my likes. Thank you, thank you. And I do believe that there was a comment on there, sorry, but when I went to look at the comment, there was nothing there, everybody, okay? So we're going through that as well, as we can see. So let's just get back to the matter in hand. So this morning, I received a message from YouTube, which of course, you know, we cannot, as YouTubers, and I'm fairly new to all of this, there's no one for us to speak to discuss this matter. But it turns out, everybody, they have removed my video. So it is not me who's removed it, everybody. They have removed it. And they have removed it, apparently saying violation. Well, let's look at the word violation, shall we? Violation is one of the meanings, everybody, is a lack of compliance. Do you see what I mean? So what I want to know is it in any part of that video? Now, I happen to keep my video, okay, on my phone so that my beautiful and wonderful little Kaz could listen to it before we came on the camera now. Right, now, Kaz, would you please like to explain what your thoughts were listening to my video, my delicious little baby, please, and thank you.
The way I see it with the...
Just so that you can get a different view, angle, everybody.
What it is, right?
Yeah.
With
and I hope you're all having a good day, okay? My drink up.
What it is with them is just
my
that...
tea, please, and thank you.
It's just that with your views...
Yes.
People can understand it. With a woman, it's different.
Yes.
A woman will explain more than a man will explain.
Yes.
a man...
Not being disrespectful to anybody.
No, but a man will say, you know, so, like, you know, like a read. You read something, you like to read something, there was so-and-so, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
With the woman, the same thing she'll say, but she will explain.
Yes.
More than a man explaining it.
Correct.
So what it is now, right, because of that, why they, you know, so they violate your thingamajig, it's because the way you're explaining it.
That's right.
And make people understand what you're saying.
Yes.
With the man, it's not. Look how many men will say what you're saying and get away with it.
Yes, which we have noticed on the old YouTube.
With a woman, whatever a woman wants to know, you have to explain to her deep detail what you're saying.
Yes, and I'm very good at doing that.
And what it is, right, that's what's happening.
Yes.
A lot of female reporters or what they do, right, when they want to say something,
yes,
they want you to explain it properly to let people understand what you're saying.
Yes.
With a man, it's different.
Yes.
A man would just blab it out and say, well, blah, 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 blah. It's okay.
Yes.
And then you're lost.
Yes.
What the hell is he on about?
Yes.
So everybody's a bit lost.
Yes.
With a woman, she'll say the same thing, but you understand what she's saying because she goes back to the same thing what she's saying.
Yes.
And you have to explain that again for her to make her understand it.
Yes.
And make the viewers understand what you're saying.
Yes.
That's what they're frightened about.
Yes. And so it's telling us that the ones who decided to remove my video, everybody, are clearly males.
Yeah, because what?
Okay, because I felt it myself, the same as you. I do not feel it was a female who did it. I believe it's males.
Day, right? Like I said, a man can say more than what he wants to say without explaining. With a woman, right? When she says something out,
yes,
she wants to know what do you mean?
Yes.
How it goes?
Yes.
And it will just go on and on until it's confirm to her how it goes.
So really what you're saying, my beautiful dear little Kaz, and to our beautiful and delicious little babies out there, okay, is that I spoke more detailed.
Yeah.
That's basically what it was, okay?
What you're saying is you're putting out saying it,
yes,
and to let the people understand what you're saying.
That's right, to make it as clear as possible, not being disrespectful to everybody.
Some people don't understand what you're saying.
Yes.
If you don't clearly put it out properly.
That's right.
So, to them, right, for a man, it's like, I've got water here.
That's right.
Now, you wouldn't explain about the water.
Yes.
You just carry on about the water.
Yes.
With the woman, she wants you to explain about the water.
Yes, that's right, yes. Right? So that's where it, yes.
That's where the man don't like, because it's too much information.
Yes.
Into it.
So thank you, my beautiful dear little Cass, okay, because we are trying to explain this, everybody, from a different point of view here, okay, so... when I feel that because they actually threaten, well, they have, it's a verbal threat, isn't it? Because what YouTube have done is they've said, you know, because this is my first time, if I do it again, I'm going to get a strike, everybody.
It's only because of you explaining.
Yes.
And they don't like the fact that you are explaining something to make people understand.
Yes.
You see, like I said, like still water.
Yes.
A man would just blabber on about the still water.
Yes.
Without you understanding what.
Yes.
And then you have to go thinking, what did he say about
That's
this?
right, yes.
With a woman, she asks about the still water, but she wants to know how the still water. She got to have the full information. Yes. About that water.
Yes. So you see, the thing is, I do not feel, everybody, okay, and I'm sure YouTube will see this video, okay, I do not feel that I violated anything, everybody, right? I was just pointing out, I'm not going to say now, right, but I pointed out about Canada, about the NHS and about Twitter, right? I'm not going to go any further than that now, everybody, right? So I just said what I said. Me personally, I listened back to, you know, rewound the video, listened to it. again, and I personally do not feel like I did anything wrong, everybody, okay? So, and neither does my beautiful and delicious little friend Kaz. She doesn't either, do you, Kaz? No,
it's just
so, and that's that basically, that's all we wanted to say. So I do apologise, everybody. So again, you know, we're going down this road again.
It's just what it is, right? You know, man don't like to see woman go on top of them. You understand what I'm saying? Because they think that woman's a threat.
Yeah.
You know, for a man, because a man can get all details and tell you what's going on.
Yeah, but
not telling the truth.
But my only issue is my beautiful little Kaz. So sorry to rudely interrupt you and to our delicious little babies out there, my baby Kaz. What my beef is here, right? That's just a figure of speech, as you know, my delicious little babies. What my beef in all of this is, everybody, is that you could have somebody who's got 1.4 million or whatever it is on YouTube, okay? Well, good on them. God bless them for getting to that point, yes? But they can talk about certain things, whereas you get myself, where I'm so very, very humbled and thankful, and thank you once again to all my delicious little babies out there for even being subscribed to me. Do you know what I mean? So I have 99 subscribers, everybody, and yet it seems to me that I'm being targeted, and I'm sure that others out there are being targeted, and this is not the first video, everybody.
Because what it is, right? Because
you see what I mean?
You're a woman.
Yes, I know, but my point is...
I know what you're saying. They get 400,000 people. You only got 99.
Which I'm very thankful and grateful for.
Which is all right. But because he's got 4,000, does it explain anything to anybody on that?
Well, no, because I've noticed as well, and this is with some doctors as well, so I'm not being nasty here, but dear God, Jesus Christ of Nazareth, our dear Creator, just loves the truth, everybody. Well, even when it's been explained, it's like everything is being... like in code. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? So it's not being explained, yes, but yet they're still saying things and they're still getting away with it.
Yeah, they will get away with it.
And yet for me, no.
No, because what?
And that's all I'm saying. So we said what we got to say there. So just to let you all know, my delicious little babies, and thank you, my beautiful little, dear little Kaz, for saying. But to me, I just feel that this is wrong. Do you see what I mean, everybody? But anyway, I'm not going to keep rambling on about it. So we're going to now get back to my wonderful and beautiful little friend Kaz, okay? We're going to have a conversation. I do apologise, everybody, but the new owners who have purchased the property next door, well, there's a lot of banging and everything going on, everybody, because they've completely stripped the flats, and they've just rebuilt it, basically, okay? So I do apologise if there's any banging in the background, okay? But they're a lovely couple who have bought the property. They're actually going to be renting it out to somebody else, so anyway, so my beautiful and delicious little friend Kaz, so because I know that you and your family are beautiful and you're all well, okay? So how are you feeling now? Would you like to explain about,
Oh, my hip.
Yes, it's a hip operation, everybody.
Not bad at all. You know what I mean? I still have to walk with the one stick.
Yes.
You know what I mean? But otherwise than that, it's all right.
Yeah.
I just have to keep myself
active. Yes.
You know what I mean? And just do things myself, actually. You know what I mean? People is afraid to do the hip operation or knee operation or whatever, but with me doing the hip, the pain, Lord, the pain before, it screwed you, it was really bad, you know what I mean? But now, no, you know what I mean?
It feels a lot better.
Much better.
Because beautiful little Kaz, and you don't mind me saying, because remember, but my beautiful little Kaz, she also had to, her blood and everything was running really low, so she had to have a blood transfusion as well.
That's another one.
So,
because the night I was in the hospital, I was waking up every hour.
Yes.
To take blood.
Yeah.
And when you drop into a sleep, a deep sleep, and then they come and wake you up.
Yeah, yeah.
It got to the stage, Carla, when I told him to fuck off. Sorry, excuse me.
Sorry, everybody. I do like to keep my video clean. I'm so sorry, everybody. She's lying. You're all right, dear Kaz. I'll let you get away with that one. Sorry, everybody. I do apologise.
Excuse me. For that. Sorry, excuse me. They really tick me off.
Yeah.
Because you go in your deep sleep.
Yeah.
And then comes... I thought, what is wrong with you people?
That's it, yeah.
Right? I went to sleep. You run nights. You're supposed to work nights. I'm not on lights. I'm a patient. I'm supposed to sleep. I wake up flipping out every time to take blood. You know, it really did tick me off until the morning when everybody came coming. 6 o'clock in the morning, you go have some tea. You know, have your breakfast at 6 o'clock. Because I don't know damn breakfast at 6 o'clock.
I can imagine a beautiful little gas like that. What was the food like? Sorry to really interrupt you, sweetie. What did you find the food was like? Because I know that with hospital food, it's...
Well, their food is different.
Well, I wouldn't even give it to my beautiful little Rubes.
No, their food is different. My
beautiful little Maisie, not a chance.
You can choose your food.
Yes.
The only thing I did not like, they did Jamaican food, but to me, that didn't taste to me.
Like Jamaican food? No.
Especially the rice and I don't know what they call that. You know, poka thing.
Poka thing.
I don't wish to have it.
No.
But, you know,
she's funny,
otherwise,
God bless her.
Other foods you can have, it's okay. You know, it's all right. I wouldn't bring it down.
Their type of salads are very, sorry to really interrupt you, sweet, but I've noticed, you know, like when I used to go and visit, well, those are the days when ones could go and visit. They can visit now, can they? Yeah. Do they have to wear a muzzle?
No.
No muzzle now, everybody.
No, you just come in and 2 at a time, as you know for yourself.
Yes.
Can visit, but like you said, salad.
Oh, it's bland, isn't it? I mean,
no, their salad's all right actually.
I remember it for years.
The worst food you can ever eat is hope. They need help. You shouldn't call it good old, just call it need help, hope, whatever. You know what I mean?
It's all right. We got a hospital, everybody, not far from us in the old neck of the woods in the old UK, and it's called Good Hope, right? Well, it's flipping Good Hope, no flipping Hope. Do you see what I mean? Because I mean, the flipping
their food is disgusting.
Misflipping diagnosed that many. Do you understand what I mean? You know, it's just ridiculous.
You like to eat their food, trust me.
No.
I mean, when I was in the Christmas, they gave us salad to Dammy. I was going to eat damn salad Christmas Day.
Yeah.
You know, I thought to myself, are you not crazy? I said,
are you not crazy?
Eat food at home. I'm eating this rubbish. I said, come on.
Yes.
You know what I mean? At the end of the day. But orthopedic hospital.
Yeah, that's a much nicer hospital.
Yeah, and they're nice people there.
Yeah.
You can have a laugh and a joke with them.
That's right.
I had a laugh and a joke with them.
But do you not feel, my beautiful dear little Kaz, that a lot more of the doctors and nurses need to be retrained? Do you not feel that? Because okay, you'll get like the odd one who's all right, but then you've got...
Well...
I mean, I'm not even sure what I'm allowed to say now, everybody, because whatever I flipping say... They seem to be flipping monitoring me. Do you understand what I mean, the old YouTube?
Let's put it this way.
I personally do not feel I'm saying anything wrong.
What it is with the nurses these days, there's...
no, I don't.
They go by uniform.
Yeah.
You get one with dark navy blue, lighter blue, then you got another blue, and then another blue. Then you got one with the pipe with the blue. You know what I mean? It's all different.
Thank you.
You know, you got charge nurse, staff nurse, and so forth, right? But the ones with the green, right? Just they're not auxiliaries. They're just they're great to get on with, but they do more. They're doing no more what they usually do now, right? But I had a laugh and joking. But what it is at the end of the day, there's more staff there.
Yes.
Than it is Good Hope.
Yes, yeah.
You know what I mean? But with the Royal Orthopedic, there, right? They're nice, very nice people.
Yes.
No problem with them.
Well, I remember years ago, and I'll just tell you about this, my beautiful, delicious little baby Kaz, and my beautiful, delicious little babies out there. Well, many years ago, my youngest daughter, my youngest daughter, and how I love both of my daughters, so, okay. Well, she had to, have like a little operation, to do with the throat and everything, yes. And, well, at that time, everybody, I mean, I'm going back years now, but at that time, I mean, you had this is just my take on the situation, but you had like a lot of nurses who I just felt were just standing around, not doing much else. Do you understand what I mean? That was just my take on it, everybody, right? This particular hospital, not Good Hope, it was another one. And, well, what happened was I must have gone up to the nurses' station 3 or 4 times. I did my beautiful little cats, beautiful, delicious babies out there, right? And we were waiting for the consultant, you know, the old consultants come round. Do you understand what I mean? Where they can say whether a little bairn can go home or not. Do you understand what I mean? Anyway, so me and, you know, my daughter's father, well, we were both there, you know, because obviously my eldest daughter has been, you know, in the daytime, obviously, you know, she was at school and stuff. Do you understand what I mean? And then, of course, you know, we had to sort this out because one way or another, you know, we had to go home. Do you see what I'm saying, Chibbley? Yes? So, and I was getting mighty peed off everybody. And I've got to be honest with you, yes, I was, my beautiful little cats, beautiful little babies out there. And I was getting really mighty peed off now, right? So I said to my daughter's father, I said, you watch, you know, our little one, right? I said, let me go back up again. So, and I actually said to them, I said, now listen to me nicely, listen to me good. I said, I've been polite, which I had, been very polite, very patient. Now, this was all the way from the early morning, everybody, right until rather late at night, right? I said, unless this consultant comes round, and I said, and he hurries up, right? I said, what I'm going to do, I said, we're just going to lift her out of bed. And we're just taking her home. Do you understand what I mean? And I tell you what I did do. I did exactly that, everybody. And then the nurses see, because they couldn't, do you see what I'm saying to you? So what happened was, dear, beautiful little cats, beautiful little babies out there, right? So they said, well, you're not allowed to do that. I said, please do not tell me what I'm allowed to do with my own bairn. Do not even go there with me. So I said to my daughter's father, I said, come on, lift her out. I said, we're going. Do you understand what I mean? And we did. We carried her straight out. I didn't wait for no flipping consultants. Because, no, I did not. Because, you see, this is what they do. This is a crack they're at. They've done it for years. So, you know, somebody could, you know, where they could have been out in 3 hours earlier. Do you see what I mean? And then what they do, they just seem to think everybody's got nothing else to do, everybody. Do you know what I mean? Well, I had a flipping home to run, I had a job and I had everything else. Do you understand what I mean? And plus, you know, after the operation, God bless my youngest daughter's beautiful dear soul. Well, you know, even to have a cup of tea, you know, with her throat, and she just projected and just brought the whole lot back up again. So, you know, going through pyjamas, going through nighties, going through everything. Do you see what I mean? But I said to myself, no, from the early morning, right? Yeah. So and they just think everybody's got nothing better to do, and then they just stroll around because that's what they do.
Because, I mean, when I've been I've been there for the week, but I saw my consultant every day.
Yes.
Every day. And I says to him, my goodness. I have to tell him, I said, are you all right?
Yes. Are you all right? Are you all right?
What do I mean? I
said, I've got to put the light on. I
said, you don't see your consultants every day.
Yeah.
You only see them once in the blue moon.
Just taking out the air freshener, everybody. And they tell us, smells delicious.
He says, yeah, but you're my patient.
Yes.
And, you know, it's a big operation.
Yeah.
So I says, oh, I see.
Sorry, everybody. It's even going to be darker now.
You know, yeah. I said, it's nice to know that a consultant take care of, you know, his patients.
Yes.
Which I get that, you know, because before you leave the hospital, they have to know, out of 10, how much do you think, you know, the hospital or what ward you're on?
Yes.
Worth?
Yeah.
Right. If it's 10 out of 10, then it's 10 out of 10.
Oh, I don't know.
Or whatever.
But it's not looking any better for anybody. I'm sorry.
To me, it was 10 out of 10.
Yes, yeah.
So I bought them to...
sorry, Peter. Yeah,
I bought them to the Quality Street and a celebration.
Oh, for the nurses.
For the nurses, you know.
Oh, that was kind. That was kind, everybody. My delicious babies, wasn't it? Sorry, everybody.
That was really nice to me. There was, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, because even when I had the 2 bags of flipping blood transfusion, you know, 2 bags of it, I said, Lord, I said, when I saw the other one, I said, are you not serious? You know, to me,
yes.
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 Because your blood went down very low.
Yes.
I said, oh, okay. You know, and then the consultant came up and he says, Karen, your blood is low.
That's
and
right,
we have
yeah.
to see about it.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Before, you know, we do anything, you know,
yes.
we go home. I said, okay. And that was it.
Yeah, so then, like, our beautiful and delicious little Kaz was on the road to recovery, wasn't you?
Yeah.
But then she's not been very well a few days ago, was she? So she had to go back to the hospital, everybody.
That was good hope. I was up there Saturday, 10 hours.
Yeah.
10 solitary hours.
Yes.
And all I had was 2 doctors on the A&E.
Yeah.
Knowing that A&E is one of the busiest.
That's right, yeah.
You know, place there, accident place. There, and you had 2 doctors.
That's right, yes.
And you got to wait hours.
I know.
For them.
But that's what I'm saying to you. But again...
But even though it's during the week, I went there. They told me to come back Sunday. They had to go back home because they hadn't booked it. The man never booked it in. Then I had to come back Monday. Come back Monday. You're sitting there. You're thinking, what the hell? What's going on?
I know.
It's supposed to be plenty doctors around the place. Then the woman told me they only got 3 doctors. So I said, listen, I don't get. I can't understand it's a weekend, but this is during the week.
Yes.
So to me, right, you're supposed to see them. All right, give them half an hour or so, right? You're supposed to see them and gone. Like today, I went in, right? I sat down for about 5 minutes.
Yes.
And my name came up.
Yes.
And said the doctor, and that was it.
Well, that's a flipping rarity.
And I went, bloody hell. The woman asked, what's wrong? I was waiting to be here till about another hour.
That's right.
I didn't know it caught that quick.
Yes.
And the man said, well, your appointment was 11:50.
Well, usually they leave you waiting flipping hours,
I says, I know it's
that's how I've always known them to be.
But usually you don't see anybody till about half 12 or half, quarter to 1.
Yes.
But wow, that was quick.
Please and thank
you. And I was out in 10 minutes. So
there we are. And then you came straight to me, didn't you, my delicious and beautiful little friend Kaz?
Yeah, I thought I'd come round.
Yeah, so yeah. And then, of course, we'll have something to eat shortly, just something to eat. I'm so sorry about the lighting, everybody. It's really flipping dark.
It's gone dark now, yeah.
But yes. So, and just very lastly, before we end the video then, so pleased to have you back. Oh, I am. I'm so pleased to have a beautiful, dear little friend Kaz. Because you know what? Because the reason why I did worry about her while she was in hospital, because, as everyone knows with me, I'm not very flipping trusting anyway. But what's your take on what's going on in the world, just to finish our video, my beautiful little Kaz? What do you think about it all? Because I know that with you do watch the mainstream, that's not being, everybody's different, aren't they,
Number one, with the Prime Minister, I don't think he'd been for long.
No.
I don't think so. I mean, he's gone grey as it is anyway, so...
Well, it's useless, isn't it?
I don't think he'd been on in it, for long. Then, within saying that the benefits, but, the universal credit get £900 for the year, it's gone up.
Yeah, but I don't know about you, my beautiful dear little Kaz. Something I want to ask you about now. What is your take on the migrants?
Migrants?
The ones apparently who are coming over the channel.
Oh!
Well, what's your thoughts on that then?
Me personally,
please,
everybody
Kaz,
calls
thank
them,
you, my delicious
they
little
don't call them,
it's always interesting to get a different...
It's like they call them aliens.
Oh, did you hear your phone go ding then? Yeah. Did you hear that? Funny that, everybody, isn't it? Listen to everything.
They call them aliens, and I thought that was wicked to call them
aliens. Well, it is, isn't it?
They're providing, saying they're coming over Dover, and so many hundreds come, because even, what's the name was telling me, in the boat, it's only supposed to be 12 people on that boat. Oh, yeah. But instead, right, there's about 70 odd people coming across the seas with on that boat.
Yeah.
That's life-threatening, that is.
Well, it is, isn't it?
Yeah,
I mean, you imagine now with this weather, I mean, it's like really blowing outside. I mean, you should see,
imagine
really
going over.
I mean, the rain's just pelting down everybody, but you imagine if you're on a boat
and coming through seas.
You're having to come in these rough seas like this.
But me personally, I think for them to come over this country.
What's your thoughts on it though? What I'm trying to get at, my beautiful dear little Kaz, what are your thoughts? Because I believe there's another reason why they've been sent here. And I mean, of course, we've got to be careful about what we say. Do you understand what I mean? Because if I say the wrong thing, then this video just gets taken down, and then I get a bloody strike. Do you understand what I mean, everybody? What's your thoughts?
I think
I have my own thoughts, what I think about it anyway.
Right, me personally,
thank you.
Because this country is a free country.
Well, is it free?
Well, no, but to them,
yes.
They look at it as a free
country.
That's
right, yes, yeah.
They want a good life over this country.
Yes.
And I think to myself, what the hell, what you find here? Anyway.
that's in our neck of the woods in the old UK.
Tell me, what do you find here as a free country? That's how they see it.
That's right, yeah.
In their country, it isn't.
Yes.
So the only way they could say, oh, let's go over to England.
But
the trouble is, right, you come over here, they're not making you stay here.
But to me, and you see now where there's more hotels now.
Oh yeah.
You know, where the governments cannot take over.
No, because
these hotels.
No, because what is going to cost them change?
Yeah, but what I'm saying is there's more pushback now.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, not everybody wants to give up their hotel. I mean, you've got the greedy ones. I'm not being nasty, everybody.
No,
but dear God, Jesus Christ, Nazareth loves a drink. You've got your greedy hoteliers, yes?
Oh yeah, to take them on. To say, but how much they're charging is a different kettle of fish.
Yes,
But me personally, Carla, right? They're not coming over here.
There's another reason.
There's a reason why they're coming, and they're desperate.
I get soldiers. Here. I've just had spelled out to me soldiers.
I think they're just.
There's another reason.
It's desperation, but
no, but I don't believe.
Some of them are coming over here. I don't trust them because some of them are human trafficking.
That's right. Yes. Everybody, my delicious, delicious people.
Because all of them is human. Some of them are gangsters. Some of them, they come they come here like they're innocent bystander, but they're not.
That's right.
But they can't stay anyway.
Yeah.
In this country, they have to go to another country, you buy or whatever it is over there.
Yeah.
They have to go over there. They can't stay in this country. You know what I mean?
But do you not feel, sorry to rudely interrupt you, my beautiful little Kaz, and for our delicious little babies out there, do you not feel, I'm just trying to run something by you now, yes? Do you not feel that there's a number of reasons, like one is more the multicultural, so that everybody can sort of, what's the word, there we go, did everybody hear that, everybody? So somebody's listening on the old dog and bone, aren't they? That it's multicultural to get different colours. Do you understand what I mean? Because please do not get me wrong, you hear my video, so I don't mean it like that. You know that anyway, you know me long time, we know each other years. We've been dear friends for years. But it's to get, to mix for a start off, yes, which has been happening now, for decades.
Yeah, long time.
Yes. And then the other thing, what I'm thinking is that, you will have, say, if we look at our British soldiers, they're not going to go against us, if you know what I'm saying to you. No. So they have to get other soldiers, shall we say, to come in. I've got to be careful of what I say now. I hope my delicious little babes out there, my delicious little Kaz, that you're following what I'm saying, because I'm going to have to stop what I'm saying now. But do you understand what I'm saying? Because I had the word soldier just spelled out to me. You heard me say?
Yeah, but like I said, right,
there's something else here. I'm telling you that now, everybody.
Every day, how many thousands of people are coming over here?
That's right, yes.
Right, every day.
And they're not even looking after their own in our countries.
No, but they're looking after them. Because what is right, they can just disappear anyway.
But in a way, do you not feel, if we look at this another way, because I just like to look at things, whatever our definition is, flipping human, right? But I'm just trying to look at it from a humane point of view, because everybody's sort of, not in literal terms, my beautiful little Kaz, beautiful little babies out there, everybody's firing at them, but I do not believe that they want to be in these positions either. Do you understand what I mean?
But
they're having all of this thrown at them as well.
Yeah, because
there's a lot more to it than what we're being told, everybody. There's an awful flipping lot more to all of this.
It could be that there is more than what that we don't know.
That's right.
What's going on behind?
What the putrid government's,
behind
what this is really about, in our neck of the woods in the old UK.
Is money involved?
Yes.
Because that's what this country is always about.
Well, it is ka-ching, isn't it?
Money involved. Or is it the people, worth how many thousand each family costs? Each family, like 2 kids, mom, dad, how many grands that is?
Yes.
You know what I mean?
But
the way everything,
you're right, everybody.
The way everything's going on now,
babies.
right? They just believe that they come over here thinking that they're staying in this country, and they can't. They can't stay in this country at all.
Well, I mean, at the end of the day, with any country, you can only take in so many.
Well, that's
whoever it is, everybody. That's the way I see it, anyway.
They bring, all right. How many thousands of people come on every day? Every day, right? How many boats come here every day? And what it is, there's no room.
No.
So they have to go in those damn tents where they put them.
But they shouldn't even be doing that to the, you know.
To me. But some people said they could stay here. But the trouble is, they can't stay here. The amount of numbers going up.
Yeah.
Then we got no money to feed them.
Yeah.
All to stay.
Yeah.
There's no housing to rehouse them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We've got enough here as it is. I mean, look at the one that came over here, the Romanians. Now, they're only here for 6 months.
Yeah.
Just 6 months. Their 6 months is up. Now, they have to go back to their own countries. They don't believe they could. And what's happening? They've been going to hotels and, trying to stay in them, and they can't.
Yeah, but it's like anything, isn't it? With some, my beautiful little cows, beautiful little babies out there, it's like others get lost in the system, shall we say?
Yeah, but the trouble is, right, the system, you have to put yourself back into it. You have to, or else you can't get nothing.
But I just feel that there's a lot more than meets the eye to all of them.
It's always with, but we'll never know until 6 months down the road, till we know what's going on with the government. What are they doing? You know what I mean? How much is it? How much they're getting back from it?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But that's what it is, isn't it? It's all ka-ching, isn't it?
So
we get back to the same thing. I mean, there was even a video yesterday, that was the blooming name, Suella.
Suella, I don't know.
You know that Suella, what's her name? Braverman, the one in the putrid government. You know the one I'm on about? The Asian woman.
Oh!
Her. I mean, I'm not saying that, I'm not racist or prejudiced, everybody, right? Well, I even seen with her on a little short video of somebody's
I don't get.
To be honest, she could not even answer a question. Everybody, my delicious little babies.
1 minute.
Do you know what I mean? Thick as shite, you say. This is what we've got running our country.
I don't understand. 1 minute, right? She retire, or she says she's going. Next minute, she's back on the road again.
No, she's the one who said, sorry to rudely interrupt you, my beautiful little cat. She's the one who was talking about, these coming over the channel, yeah?
It's like Priti Patel.
And so, yes, that's,
It's Priti Patel who done this. Now she's not in it.
Yeah, right? Well, where's she then? She's hiding somewhere in the
she got no job. She got no job.
She has. She's just somewhere else, isn't she? So
they have to hide her. There's something she's done.
Yeah.
Why? There's no talk of her anymore. So.
And then all of a sudden they come back out the woodwork.
Oh yeah, that's it. Yeah, they will.
See what I mean? They have a little shuffle. Do you see what I mean?
And they come back.
And then, you hear about other MPs, everything just seems to sort of go quiet. Do you see what I'm saying to you, my delicious little babies, delicious, beautiful little cows? And everything goes quiet, and then all of a sudden it comes back out again. But to me, I look at it like a stage. Do you see what I'm saying? So what happens is, it's like, the curtain's drawn, And then all of a sudden, somebody will just be brought out. Do you understand what I mean? It's like when it's their turn, everybody. Do you see what I'm saying to you? But to me, I mean, I just do not understand my beautiful little cats, beautiful, delicious babies out there, right? I do not understand why you've got so many out there, right, who would still be silly enough, and that's the word I'm going to use, silly enough to vote. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah, but now, right?
Even though these last ones, were not even elected. No. So who's electing, you know, who's got a right to do it? No, but it's wrong.
Yeah, because we're supposed to elect
This is
them.
all wrong, everybody. This is what I'm saying.
Because to me, I find wrong that the conservative people, right, you know, conservative voting for their people to whoever they want them to come in, instead of asking us outside who we want them to vote in.
I agree.
But they are scared.
Yeah.
Because the simple reason, if they know they put a vote, they know that who jumps in?
Well, nobody, to me living here, and I do not vote, as you very well know, my beautiful, delicious little Kaz. I haven't voted for years, you know that yourself, which I haven't, everybody, my delicious little babes out there, right? But to me, I don't want any of them.
No.
We don't want any of them, they're scum.
Not any of them, but what I'm saying is this. If it came to that...
You know what I mean, everybody?
Who would they vote? Who would jump in?
What we need, you know, and you've heard me say before, my delicious, beautiful little Kaz, my delicious, beautiful little babies out there, sorry, right? What we need is good businessmen.
Oh, yeah.
Good business gentlemen who are humble, who can help. I keep saying this. And, you know, I do believe we will come a point where we get rid of these putrid governments. Yes, we will.
Yeah, because
I mean, they all sit in this parliament, don't they?
Oh, yeah.
They all sit there in the whistle and flutes, talking a crock of shite, laughing at things. It's like they're laughing at us. Do you not feel that, my beautiful, dear little Kaz? Because that's the truth. And my delicious babies, they're just laughing at us all.
Because they treat us like children.
Do you know what I mean?
They treat us like children. They're in the big place in the Commons, sitting down there, you know, arguing amongst themselves. I mean,
none of them have done sorry to really interrupt you, my beautiful dear little Kaz. They wouldn't know a good day's work, a hard day's work. It slapped them in the flipping boat race.
No, they don't.
Do you see what I mean? They just sit there with the whistle and flutes, talking a crock of shite, talking all posh. Anyone can flipping talk posh. Do you know what I mean? You have to put your flipping money where your flipping mouth is. But and at the end of the day, they're not doing it. All they're doing is taking from us.
And you see, they give you one.
I'm right, aren't I, beautiful little Kaz, beautiful little babies out there?
They give you one hand and then take away.
That's right.
Because they give it to you next. Next week, you know, oh, we're going to put up this.
And what about those on them on furlough? Like, because none of the self-employed. Do you remember at the start of the whole pandemic, none of the self-employed, well, they didn't receive a penny. And then now, and then what they're trying to do then is call it back to, you know, to get these loans back. Do you understand what I mean? So they haven't helped anybody.
No, because...
And then all they can talk about is Egypt, you know, when they went to that... do you know what I mean? I mean, I've been to Egypt myself. I mean, personally speaking, and my delicious little babies, beautiful, delicious little Kaz, beautiful little babies out there. Well, I personally like Egypt. That's my own personal... You know, I personally like it there. But what I'm saying is that, you know, so they go there and they're on these flipping planes and jets and everything like that, right? When our countries are in a bloody mess.
But that's not this day.
This is my point, my delicious little babies out there, delicious, beautiful little Kaz, beautiful little babies out there. This is my whole point. So there's got to come a breaking point where we get rid of them.
But the trouble, right, to get
rid of all of them.
The first thing you have to get rid of, the Almighty himself.
Yes. I have to be careful what we say here, because in case I'm in video, do you know what I mean? Everybody, my delicious little baby.
It gets suspended.
Yes, it gets suspended.
It is suspended.
Naughty, everybody.
It does not complaints.
So. But mind you, I suppose in my lifetime, I've never really... like I can be naughty in a nice way, everybody. Do you understand what I mean? But, you know... No, but you don't sort of if you was to do everything what they said, I always do the opposite to what they say.
Well, if we do,
it's like if they tell everybody to eat a particular thing, I do the opposite.
Well, you'd like this, aren't you?
That's what I do.
You're like a robot.
Yeah, please and thank you. That's what they're doing, yeah.
Yeah, if they told you to eat that certain thing,
yeah,
we all follow and eat it.
Yeah.
But because
well, I don't.
Well, I wouldn't anyway.
No.
But if we all got brain in our heads,
that's right,
and use it,
that's right,
we would not touch it.
That's right.
But some people are so stupid.
Yes.
Would do it.
Yes.
Because the government said we have to do it.
Yes.
The government didn't tell you nothing, or the government can't tell you something that that you don't have to do, because he doesn't do it himself.
That's right. This is my argument in it. All my beautiful, delicious little cats, beautiful, delicious little babies out there. This is exactly my point. Like, they expect everybody out here to do this and to do that, right? When they're sitting there, it's just a figure of speech, right? When they're sitting there eating caviar and talking a crock of shite, do you understand what I mean? They're not practicing what they preach.
Caviar.
Do you see what I know? It's horrible stuff, and but it's cruel actually the way they do it. Anyway, but my point is this: everybody is at the end of the day, right? They cannot preach to us to tell us to do things when there's that much flipping corruption going on in these parliaments and everything like that. And then they expect all us. But you have still got, and I'm not being nasty or beautiful, delicious little cats, beautiful, delicious little babies, but you still got ones who are so thick out there. Do you understand what I mean? Like, if somebody said, go and play with the traffic,
they would do it.
When the lights were on green, they'd flipping go and do it.
They do it because what it is.
It's crackers.
Because the government said we have to play on the green.
Because you know why? Because we've been taught in our lives, yes, from the moment we were born, for all our delicious little babies out there, delicious little cats, and we've been taught that, that we shouldn't be worthy of ourselves. We shouldn't be, do you understand what I mean? That we shouldn't be, show our own empowerment. And that's how, do you see what I'm saying to you, my delicious little babies, delicious little cats? That's what they've been doing. But of course, once everybody sees their power and they step into their power, they, the putrid governments and that, right? They know it's game over. Big time.
Because why did they find
do you see what I mean? And I do feel that it's coming to that point. I really do,
It will come to the point, but at the end of the day,
I do, my delicious little babies out there for you all, and beautiful, delicious little cats.
If that's the way they want people to go around like a bleeding robot, it's up to people to go like that.
Yes.
You know what I mean? But to me, they got a brain.
I mean, it's like something I just want to finish on, everybody. My delicious little babies, delicious little cats. I don't know about you, but do you remember when they first brought out this recycling?
Yes.
So I'm changing the subject slightly now. It's just something that's just came into my old noddle. But if you look at when they're emptying out the bins, yes? Well, correct me if I'm wrong, you've got a box, so you've got a bin, which we have in our neck of the woods in the old UK, right? We have a bin for our rubbish and then we have a bin for our recycling. Yeah. And then inside the recycling bin, we have a plastic, don't we, where we put in all of the cardboard.
Yes.
And all of that, right? And paper and things like that. And then underneath in the bin is where you would put all your plastics, like bottles and various different things, yes? Yeah. Now then, but when you see them come round to come and collect, there we go. Did you hear it? Because, the old dog and bones listening to everything, aren't they, everybody? Yes, it's just proving the point, isn't it? Beautiful, delicious little cats, beautiful, delicious little babies out there. So, you see, it goes ding. So, well, when they're emptying it, so what sense does it make if you've got a large truck and then what they do is they take out the smaller box where you put all of the paper and cardboard and everything like that, right? So they put that to one side, and then they put all of the plastic, so the truck lifts the bins up and empties it, right? And then they put all of the cardboard and all of the paper in the same. Do you see what I'm saying, my delicious, beautiful little cats, beautiful, delicious little babies? That's the point I'm making.
Yeah, that's not recycling.
So therefore it's not, do you see what I'm saying to you? It's just another scam.
Because at the end of the day,
That's what they've done.
Up in
been doing long time, haven't they?
Up in Blackheath. Now their own is different from us.
Please and thank you.
You know that?
Yeah.
Their own is different from us.
Yes.
We got 2.
Yes.
They got 4.
Well, yeah, but what's all that about?
You see, one is the food. One is for
yeah, it's just
for cardboard and one for
crackers.
When I went up there, I thought, what is that for? They're gonna put food in one section.
Yeah, and then if you want to, what's it called? I don't know how much it is now, but I know it used to be. If you want another bin then for all of your what's it called, grass cuttings and everything like that, then is it still £35?
25.
Oh, it was 35 at one point.
No, it's 25.
Which we're going back now.
25.
But do you see what I mean?
Because if you want an extra bin, it costs you £25.
Yes.
Just to put the
yes.
In. Yeah.
So but can you see what I'm saying? It's like wherever the putrid governments to scam us. See, it's just gone ding again. The putrid governments to scam us. My delicious little babies, delicious little cash. Yes. They just want to scam us every flipping which way.
Well, any money they can get out of you.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
And of course they're lining all their pockets. Living in their mansions or whatever else they're living in. Do you see what I mean? Oh, one last thing I just want to say. You know that Macron in France?
Oh.
That flipping twit. Right? Well, him and my delicious little baby's delicious little Kaz. Yeah. Well, he got another slap, didn't he?
Well, you should do. Do you
see what I mean? So we just whack. Yeah, do you see what I mean?
Probably like a good slap and wake up. You know what I mean? It's simple.
Well, it's another one, isn't it? But you see, when you look at it, they're all flipping Muppets puppets.
Well, that's what they
That's all they are.
That's what
do you know what I mean? So when somebody, I mean, I do not, you know, to do with violence or anything like that, everybody, but what I'm saying is that why would anyone be shocked that he got a slap? Because at the end of the day, do you know what I mean?
Oh, gosh. Well, to me, it wasn't
crackers.
Thinking, bang.
He just keeps getting it though, doesn't he? He had a first one, didn't he? Remember that was quite a while back, wasn't it?
And then he gets another one.
And then he got a flipping another one.
Dude, that man can get some serious lick. It's unbelievable.
Because you know the French.
Yeah,
because I don't ramp.
They're not business.
I mean, they flipping really protest. I mean, not so long ago, it was getting quite violent, you know.
Because not like over
with the old French. God bless them.
Over here, right, they're so stupid over here. They know that. The government knows it's very lean back over here, right? In like France and other countries, they're not leaning back. They mean business.
Yes,
and I don't blame them.
And then there was another one just before we leave our video. And thank you so very much, my beautiful little Kaz. My beautiful, delicious little friend. We're back together again now. Do you know what I mean? Back rocking and rolling, doing our videos. And I hope that you've all enjoyed it, for those of you who even take the time to even watch our videos, okay? Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm so very, grateful and thankful. But when I look at Australia now, was a recent video that I seen there, and the old Bill over there, and you should have seen the way delicious little babies, delicious little Kaz, how they treated one of the public. I mean, one of the old Bill actually got your man there, bang, flipping. Do you understand what I mean? And but how is that allowed to carry on? When they're supposed to be upholding the law, supposed to be helping
the people,
their
own people.
Own people, yes.
But they don't.
I don't like to say people, it means sheep, don't it? But but when you've seen the way that poor gentleman was treated, it banged him to the ground, everybody. Do you know what I mean? How can that be allowed to go on?
But they do. They do, they don't. They don't be.
See what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm surprised that the old Bill over there even been trusted anywhere in the world, actually.
True.
But you have got your old Bill, where I've said before and I say it again, where they have actually left the force because, please excuse me, because they just simply didn't want to, be part of, a system like that. But I mean, to see all these things going on, I mean, it's putrid.
It's crazy.
But But like I said, there will come a point. There will, my delicious little babies out there, delicious little cats. There will come a point.
Oh yeah.
Where everybody just flipping had enough.
And when they do have enough.
And then everybody will know.
And everybody.
Let me tell you, see, yes. I've gone all cold across my shoulders, so yes.
Okay.
Anyway, so that's our video, my delicious little babies. So we didn't want to bore you today, okay? But we just wanted to let you know that my beautiful and wonderful little friend Kaz, that, you know, that she's starting to get a lot better now. God bless you. God bless you, my delicious baby.
Thank you.
And yes, there we go. We just, you know, we've just been talking about different things, haven't we? And so thank you once again so very much, even if you stumble across my video, okay, with the two of us, our video, sorry, you know, and that, you know, because we just like to talk about different things, don't we, really?
Well,
so anyway,
subjects,
different subjects, really, do you know what I mean? And of course, you know, I don't know, I personally do not feel that I've said anything wrong on this video, have we?
Like I said, right, because
but that's what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is we just have to wait and see now. So until our next video, until my next video, then my beautiful and delicious little friend Kaz, you know, comes to see me next week. That, you know, we'll do another video, won't we? Yes, and please and thank you. So until the next video. Much love, my delicious babies are. Beautiful little Kaz, she said goodbye. And yes, it has gone a bit brighter now, so I do apologise it went darker, everybody, but it was absolutely flipping pelting down. You can probably hear it on the windows, and super duper windy. So until the next video, much love to you all. God bless, take care, thank you, goodbye.